Hey, I'm Chesrel. This channel is about second chances, finding your second win when life knocks you down. If you're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s and you feel like time has passed you by, I want you to know it hasn't. Here's my story. I was born in Jamaica and I migrated to Canada in 1989 with my brother Andre. When I arrived in Toronto, it was so blooming cold. It was freezing. I did not know that such a place on planet Earth could be so cold. The snow was on the ground, and this was the very first time I saw snow in real life. Back in Jamaica, the only time I saw snow was in the movies. But now, seeing it with my own eyes, it felt like a dream come true. Starting grade 10 in Canada was very tough. So there were so many new faces. I wasn't used to being in classrooms where almost everyone was white. My accent was heavy and people would often ask me to repeat myself. That used to hurt me because I thought that I was speaking proper English at the time. During this time, I missed Jamaica even more. The warmth of the people, the familiar way of life. Everything around me felt cold, not just the weather, but the culture too. I felt like a fish out of water, completely out of place every single day. Even living with my father at the time, things were very tough. We never used to get along, and that made life even harder. On top of adjusting to a new country and culture, home didn't always feel like home either. But even with all that, something inside me kept saying, just keep going. After high school in 1992, the bills weren't really stacking up yet. I had just graduated and started working different jobs, factories, warehouses, wherever I could find something. The pay wasn't great, but it kept me going. The truth is, I didn't like those jobs. I used to hate waking up in the mornings just to go to work I had no passion for. The feeling stuck with me until I finally said, enough is enough. And that's when I decided to go to college and study graphic design. Graphic design lit me up. I love creating, shaping ideas, turning something blank into something that made sense. When I got my first job in graphic design, I thought, yes, I found it. But the truth hit fast. The paycheck didn't stretch far enough. By then, I was married and the bills were bigger than my income. Creditors called me day and night. I borrowed money from family members, payday loans just to make it through. My car almost got repossessed. I felt trapped, like I was always behind. This was when I decided to get into trucking. My dad was a truck driver and he was making good money. I thought maybe this is my way out. So I signed up for truck driving lessons. On day one, guys, I sat behind the wheel of this massive truck. My heart was pounding out of my chest. I had never driven a manual vehicle before, and here I was grinding gears. I had no clue what the hell I was doing. To make matters worse, the instructor was very rude. He barked at every mistake. Every shout knocked my confidence lower. I was the worst when it comes on to backing up the truck. There was a driving test coming up, and the instructor was going to take a few of his students who were prepared for the road test. I told him that I want to go for the road test too. He looked at me and said, you're just wasting your time, man. You can't even back up a truck. Guys, I was so hurt. The way how he said it, I was really hurt. It made me feel small, like I wasn't good enough. Tears filled my eyes. But in that moment, I told myself, I am going to prove him wrong. Another problem, I didn't even have any money to go for the road test. So I asked my mother-in-law to loan me $150. She gave it to me without hesitation. When test day came, my hands were shaking. My heart was racing. The road section went fine, but then came the part I dreaded, backing up the truck. I told myself, you are not leaving here without you getting your truck license. When it was over, I waited in silence. The examiner turned and said, you passed. In that moment, guys, everything hit me at once. I broke down crying. I wasn't on cloud 9. I was on cloud 99. Trucking changed everything. Bills got paid. The phone stopped ringing with creditors' calls. No more borrowing, no more shame. For the first time in years, I could breathe. But here's the truth. Trucking wasn't my dream. It was survival. A bridge that carried me out of debt. My real passion has always been creating, encouraging, telling stories, and that's what I am doing now. So here I am in my early 50s, choosing my real lane. From Jamaica to Toronto, from factory floors to graphic design, from creditors chasing me to trucking for survival, and now to creating content, which is what lights me up. I'm sharing this because maybe you are where I was, burnt out, tired, wondering if life has passed you by. I want to let you know it's not too late. Your second win is waiting. Hit the subscribe button and let's walk this road together. Because if I can find my second win, you can too. I'll catch you in the next video.